Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And that's in for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's back there. Long gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Alex Bregman. Tucker really on his horse for it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
High leg kick.
Throw. Save. Red Sox already leading. In for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And here's the first baseman, Mike. Bush.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
A little bit low.
Nope,
and that is ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ian Happ up to hit. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
This one in the air. Low. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rafaela brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started, and here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Shota back to work. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. On to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one fouled off.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Remember Mark Kotsay? He was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And another ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, they're set up to turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw there. Safe. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So now the DH spot, Wilyer Abreu. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 1 out, bases empty. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like...
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw, and they got him. That's inside.
That's inside.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. Liner, base hit. Story around second. Throw into third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes in.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. 3-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. In time to Bush. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Left field. Duran makes the grab, 1 away. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And that one is inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Two outs. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Start of the fourth, and the batter. Now, Carlos Narvaez. That one the other way. Here's the tag, and he's out. Jaron Duran now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes. Foul ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And right back to the mound. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Ian Happ. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela sizing this one up. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High chopper to third. Over to Lowe. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Shota back to work. That's off the inside corner. One.
Tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Corner puts it away, and that'll do it. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He was way inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. Out in front, rip foul. Tucker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base knock right field. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw, he's out at third. He swings, floats it into left. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Flied to left his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Inside. And it's 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shaw now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one for strike 1. Anthony, only 20 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Runner on the move. Hit in the air, left field. Hat moving under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Fair ball. Around second is Bregman. The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Narvaez.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Squares and gets it down the left side. And foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one out to right. Base hit. 1 run is in. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now 2 runs score. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerry.
1 down. On runner at third. Duran, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one pushed to the left and foul.